It's recording already. Hi, Angie.
Hello, me.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Alright guys, if you have heard of or had bread cheese, raise your hand. Leave it in the comment below. We have these two packages, just the regular bread cheese and then the bacon bread cheese. I found these at Aldi. A friend was actually in there and she said that's what she had come in for. And she said you can't find them too often. And we love cheese around here, and James particularly loves to fry cheese, and when she said that's basically what they did with theirs, I knew that we were going to probably love it. So what we did with it is we just heated it up. James actually did it in the skillet, and we served it with some fresh pita, and they were the softest pitas I've ever purchased. And we actually had this meal in courses, so that was kind of our first course. Then we had our salad, and then James had grilled out 2 delicious ribeyes. It was so delicious. I will say, if you see bread cheese in Aldi or anywhere else, give it a try. You can see on the packaging there, it gives some different ways that you can eat it. It was so good. I hope to buy it again. Alright, this next meal here, I didn't film while I was making it, but I just made some southern fried chicken tenders, just a little bit of flour, and I added a little bit of Parmesan cheese, fried those up low and slow in the skillet, just made some frozen mixed vegetables, some mashed potatoes, and then I made some chicken and a biscuit. It's basically canned biscuits with cream of chicken soup baked over top. They are so good. This was a quick meal, but it was definitely a comfort food favorite. Alright guys, we've got biscuits and gravy going on. So this is some sausage gravy here in my pan. And I'm going to show you over here. I had 1 potato. I call them half-baked potatoes. Take your potato, you cut them in half long ways. Do olive oil, salt, and pepper, and then you bake them with the cut side down. So it's kind of like a baked potato. I had 2 halves left, so I just diced those up, and look how pretty and golden brown they are now. So that'll just be some little home fries to go with our breakfast. And like I said, got my sausage gravy here in the pan. And I'm just doing canned biscuits tonight. I'm going old school. That's my mom did not make biscuits from scratch. Growing up, we had canned biscuits. And so I have some of those. That's just going to be a quick and easy route tonight. And I'm going to fry up a couple eggs. So I didn't show making this gravy. I've shown gravy on my channel 155 times. But we love breakfast for dinner. So that's what we're having tonight. I'll show you my plate here in just a minute. Alright, another meal we had was a roast pork loin, or pork loin roast. This is it here in my crock pot with my crock pot liner. I went in with this smoky chipotle mustard. This is so good. I used a little bit of liquid aminos and then just some general seasoning, salt, pepper, garlic, that kind of thing. For some reason, for years, I have just really preferred a mustard-based type of seasoning to go on a pork loin roast. And really, once it's cooked, you really can't detect necessarily a mustardy flavor, but the flavor it adds is really delicious. And then I went in with the thyme over the top, and that was really good. I don't use thyme a lot, and it made a really good flavor as well. I cooked up some potatoes and I mashed those later, and then I just have some peas that I added bacon bits and butter to, a broccoli cauliflower casserole, and some cornbread. That turned out to be such a great meal. We had company over that night and it was delicious. I got involved with talking to our friends and didn't think about recording my plate, but that was a really good pork loin. Alright, and here I am going to be making some fried rice. Another thing I've showed on my channel plenty of times. I do not just seek out new recipes necessarily to show on my YouTube channel. Mine is more of a real life look of the things that we have for dinner. I do love to try new recipes, but oftentimes, especially when I'm busy, things are hectic, I go back to tried and true favorites, and those are usually things that I have a lot of the ingredients for most all the time. And in this situation, that's what we've got going on. Now, I was able to incorporate some leftover shrimp that I had from Christmas Eve, and I will actually show you here at the end some clips of our Christmas Eve spread. I may even show some of our Christmas Day at my parents'. I'll probably put some clips of that here at the end, but I wanted to be able to use those shrimp that we had left over, and I was kind of hungry for some fried rice, so that's what we ended up having this night. I will link some videos below where I talk more in detail about fried rice if you'd like to check those out. But in the meantime here, I'm just going to show you as I'm cooking it up. You saw my little egg drop soup packet. I am putting that together here. It is so simple. I buy that at Kroger. It's very inexpensive, very flavorful, comes together really, really quick, and we love it. So I am making some egg drop soup here to go along with our shrimp fried rice. The shrimp here laying to the side. I served two different kinds of shrimp, and those laying to the side had the tail on, so I wanted to take that off real quick. And then I also had bay scallops. We had shrimp and bay scallops, so those are also in here. That was really, really good. A little sweet, tasty bay scallop along with the shrimp. There is the egg drop soup all done, and we've got a bowl here of the shrimp fried rice and egg drop soup. So delicious, quick and easy, and one of our favorites. And here is a look at what we had on Christmas Eve. That's when our immediate family joins together. We decided to order some ribs from a local barbecue joint. I actually couldn't find ribs. We were going to smoke them ourselves, but there was very, very few ribs to choose from any store that I went to. So we decided to just order them from a local place. They were smoked and were so delicious. There was two really good kinds of barbecue that came with it. So James is just getting everything cut apart here for us. We had way more than what we needed. We were able to share some with some of our extended family. We had slaw. My daughter-in-law made homemade slaw and corn muffins. We have cheesy grits, shrimp and bay scallops, corn on the cob, collard greens. We just basically had a good old southern barbecue. We have some half-baked potatoes, some homemade macaroni and cheese, those delicious ribs, all kinds of desserts. Let me tell you, it was a feast. and I couldn't not show you how absolutely adorable our 4 little grandsons are in these PJs. I was on the hunt for some sort of special PJs, and when I found these, I knew these are the ones. They are just so cute. The boys thought they were a lot of fun. It's hard to get 4 little boys to be still for a picture, so a couple of them are kind of blurry because there was a lot of movement. But oh my goodness gracious, are these 4 little guys not just adorable? They are the light of our life, that is for sure. So I wanted to show you how cute they were in their PJs. Now this is at my mom and dad's. On Christmas Day, my dad did most of the cooking. He is 80 years old. My mom is 83. My dad did this delicious cube steak and mushroom gravy. He also did the ham, and he also wanted KFC, so he got that the day before. And then we pitched in sides. My mom made some delicious food. We had another delicious feast on Christmas Day. The last thing we have here is New Year's Eve. We have some chicken bacon ranch pinwheels. My daughter-in-law Abigail made those. James and Gunnar made 2 homemade pizzas. They were so delicious. We also had some buffalo chicken dip. I made that. We had some chocolate crinkle cookies. Abigail made some homemade fudge. We had delicious snacky foods. We played games. We sat on the porch because it was so warm. It was just a great New Year's Eve together with some of our family, and we just ended this year with so many blessings. We're grateful for every one of them. That includes you all. We are so thankful for our YouTube family. Thank you for every time you stop by and watch a video. We appreciate that more than you know. We hope that your 2022 is off to a good start already. Looking forward for great things on this channel and in our lives, hopefully in yours as well, for 2022. We'll see y'all the next time. Bye-bye.
Gonna be alright. I'm just gonna grow.
Are you having the bath? Is it good?
Alright, Happy New Year from our porch.
Happy New Year.
It's great Indiana weather.
No, it's the time of the year where something's in store for us. 'Cause we're falling in love. That's right.